The Adventures of Red Ryder is based on Fred Harman's iconic Western comic strip, as a 12-chapter cliffhanger serial that captures the rugged spirit of frontier justice. Directed by William Witney and John English, the serial was produced during the golden era of Republic Pictures' chapterplays, blending high-octane action with the moral certitude of the Old West. With a modest budget yet a determined focus on tightly paced storytelling, this serial stands as one of Republic's standout Western adventures from the 1940s. The narrative is set against a backdrop of a rapidly changing West, a time when railroads were reshaping the landscape and old power structures were being contested. In a small, fiercely independent ranching community, a corrupt faction led by a conniving banker, Calvin Drake, schemes to drive local ranchers from their lands. Drake's ruthless plan is aimed at seizing control of lucrative territory ahead of a major railroad expansion, making him a threat to both the livelihood and freedom of the people. Within this volatile atmosphere, Colonel Tom Ryder, portrayed by William Farnham, emerges as a principled local leader who stands against these underhanded tactics. However, his courageous stand comes at a terrible price. He is brutally murdered at the hands of the gang's enforcer One-Eye Chapin. This shattering loss forces his son, Red Ryder, Don Red Berry, to take up the mantle of justice. Vowing revenge and determined to protect his community, Red embarks on a personal crusade to dismantle the criminal network that has plunged his world into chaos. Fueled by grief and a steadfast commitment to honor his father's legacy, Red Ryder rallies his allies to confront the oppressive forces. Among them is his trusted friend and quick-witted sidekick, Little Beaver, portrayed by Tommy Cook, whose youthful courage and loyalty provide both support and a touch of levity amid the dangers. Alongside other steadfast comrades, such as Cherokee Sims, Hal Taliaferro, and his dignified Aunt Duchess Ryder, Maud Allen, Red forms a spirited coalition of ranchers and local patriots. As the serial unfolds chapter by chapter, each installment presents a new peril or set-piece adventure that forces Red to outsmart and outfight the villains. Whether it's thwarting a plot to derail a vital stagecoach carrying funds meant to restore the beleaguered ranchers or rescuing innocent townsfolk from ambushes set by Drake's minions, Red's journey is punctuated with breathtaking chases, daring horseback pursuits, and explosive nail-biting cliffhangers that kept audiences returning week after week. In classic serial fashion, The Adventures of Red Ryder is segmented into 12 tightly woven chapters. With titles like Murder on the Santa Fe Trail, Horsemen of Death, Trail's End, Water Rustlers, and Avalanche, the episodic structure builds a steady crescendo of suspense and action. Each chapter introduces a discrete challenge, a cunning ambush here, a treacherous trap there, that slowly reveals the full extent of Calvin Drake's devious conspiracy to monopolize the West. The carefully choreographed stunts, including stagecoach chases and rugged on-horseback pursuits, echo the raw physicality of the frontier and showcase the innovative direction of Witney and English, who were known for extracting maximum adrenaline from every set and stunt. Red's methods, relying on both brawn and brain, underscore a recurring theme in the serial, the idea that true heroism emerges not solely from physical prowess but also from an unyielding resolve to protect and serve one's community. His strategic ingenuity, whether in foiling sabotage schemes or in rallying disparate groups of townsfolk, cements his role as a unifying force against tyranny. As the serial hurtles toward its climax, the accumulated tensions between the colonially rooted honor of the West and the encroaching corruption of modern profiteering reach a boiling point. In a final series of explosive confrontations, Red Ryder and his allies penetrate the heart of Drake's operation. In these ultimate battles, the shadowy machinations of the banker and his cohorts are laid bare, and the full force of the community's resilience is unleashed. In a cathartic final chapter, aptly titled Frontier Justice, the outlaws are decisively overcome, and the honor of the Ryder family is vindicated through the restoration of peace and the reaffirmation of local autonomy. The Adventures of Red Ryder remains a memorable testament to the spirit of the American frontier. Its blend of pulse-pounding action, heartfelt revenge, and a deep commitment to justice contributed to the serial's lasting influence on the Western genre. The character of Red Ryder, born from grief yet tempered by unwavering courage, inspired audiences then, and continues to resonate as a symbol of the enduring fight for righteousness in the face of ruthless greed.